that this pandemic, whether it was from the evil one, whether it is a test, whatever that it is, we don't know. But I believe that it has exposed the foundation of our lives as individuals, as families, and also as society, and also the universe as a whole. And it is exposing us, and it is also helping us to reveal to us what is important to us. And we can decide to focus on the virus and be miserable and pathetic, or we can decide to look at the other side of the pain and ask God, what can I learn from this season? What can I learn from this period? And is there anything that I'm doing? Is there anything that is an idol in my life that has taken your place? We can take the opportunity to do that. And as I said, it depends on how you are looking at it. You can look at it and be miserable. You can look at it and say, why, God, why, and all that. And you don't have answers. And you'll be so miserable, and you'll be so confused. But since we don't know where it is coming from, whether it was diabolically instigated, whether it was an evil one who was trying to dominate the world and decided to use it, whether it is a test, whether it is something that is from our own human error, there is something in it that we can learn. So instead of you complaining and saying that, Father, why did you allow it to happen? Because you know the end from the beginning. And since you are not God, and in the book of Isaiah, God told us that his ways are higher than our ways and his thoughts are higher than our thoughts. It means that there are so many things that we cannot understand because we are human. And we look at things from our limited perspective. But God, who is bigger than the virus, who is bigger than the universe, because he is the one who created it, who is bigger than anything, we can trust him in this season. We can trust him. You see, faith is tested when you go through challenges, when you go through things that you don't understand. You said you have faith. You said you believe in God. Will you still believe in him when you don't understand? Will you still believe in him and trust him when you don't have the answers? Will you believe him and trust him when you cannot fathom whatever that you are going through? This is the time that our faith is being put to test. Our faith is being pruned to see whether the foundation was actually because we love God, or it was because we want something from God. That is why we are saying that we love him, or we believe in him. We trust his character. We trust his integrity, that we know that he is good and he does good. And no matter what, whether it is evil, whether it is bad, whether it is ugly, he is able and more than able to work everything together for our good. So don't allow your faith to waver in this difficult season. Okay? Hold on to it, because your faith will never fail you. Although you don't understand, although you don't know what is going on, but you believe that God is up to something. And at the end of it all, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. Nothing is permanent. Even when you read the book of Ecclesiastes, Solomon told us that under this heaven, there is a time and a purpose for everything. And there is a season for everything. So this pandemic, this is its time, but it will pass away. But the lesson that we need to draw from it, we don't have to miss it. We don't have to miss the lessons and what God is teaching us in this season, what God is helping us, exposing in our personal lives, so that we can know the foundation of our action, the foundation, the motive behind the thing that we do, the thing that have crowded us, the thing that have choked our lives. This is the season for us to eliminate all of them, so that we can focus on the most important things. Because at the end of the day, when you are in quarantine, or when you are quarantined, as some people will say, or you are in isolation, or whatever that it is, you are alone there. How do you feel? How do you see yourself? Do you believe that God is with you? Are you still strong in your faith? Are you crying? Are you miserable? Are you trying to find answer? Yes, God entertains our answers because he is a good God. He entertains our answers. But how are you feeling? How are you doing? This is the time for you to be honest with God, and for you to check the foundation of your relationship with him, so that when everything is over, you can have a good foundation to stand on. Because the Bible says when the foundation of the righteous is weak, what will the righteous do? So check your foundation, check your motive, check some of the things that have crowded and have choked your life, so that you can eliminate those things and allow God to help you be all that he created you to be.